Hey guys, it's Lauren from MamaRobinson.com, where I like to share about natural living and motherhood. And today we are talking about natural and non-toxic cookware, as well as some options for what you can look for and how to pick out some good, natural, safe cookware for your kitchen. When it comes to natural cooking in the home, there are basically three things that you want to look out for when you're picking out cooking utensils and cookware. And that is plastic, any type of nonstick coating such as Teflon and lead. And I'll go over all of those as I give examples. Now, I know a lot of people are sometimes hesitant to switch over the products that they have in their kitchen if they already have a certain thing, because it can feel daunting and it can be expensive to do it. My advice is, if you're on a budget, just get one thing at a time. Start small and just build from there. You can start with just your one basic skillet that you're going to do the majority of your cooking in. Do as much as you can in that, and then as you're able to, add more pieces from there. I've been slowly replacing things over the years. That's how I did it, and I still have a couple things in my kitchen that I just haven't gotten around to replacing yet. Another way is you really don't need as much as you think. You'd be surprised how much tidier your kitchen stays when you have fewer cookware, because you actually have to wash things instead of just continually grabbing new pots and pans out of the cupboard. So one of my first favorite options for natural cookware is cast iron, of course, and it is also going to be one of your more affordable ones. Your basic 12-inch skillet, it's really only going to run you around $20 to $30, and this is the workhorse of my kitchen. I use it every day, and I absolutely love it. And one of the great things about cast iron, it's the only option I'm going to show you today that really doesn't have any precautions or things that you have to look out for when you're shopping for it. It's just a great, pure, natural choice, no fillers, no chemicals, and it's just a really good, safe choice. Really durable, so it's a good investment. It'll last you the rest of your life if you take good care of it. The next option, as much as I love cast iron, I know that not everybody is into it. So another good alternative is going to be stainless steel, and it's also just a good choice if you want some pots for cooking sauces and boiling things, because cast iron, it's kind of hard to find cast iron pots unless you're talking Dutch ovens. When you're shopping for stainless steel, the numbers that you want to look for are 18.8 or 1810 stainless steel. Those are both good options, and those numbers have to do with the amount of nickel content in the metal. Nickel is what keeps it from tarnishing and warping, so you probably do want to have that in there, as much as I would love to not have any nickel in my cookware. So this set that we've been really happy with. It's Calphalon tri-ply stainless steel, which means it has 2 layers of stainless steel with aluminum sandwiched in the middle. The aluminum helps with even heat distribution, and the aluminum does not touch your food, so that is really good. That's another material that I didn't mention earlier that you want to look out for is aluminum. You don't want aluminum cookware. The other thing when you're shopping for stainless steel is you should be able to stick a magnet to it. If a magnet will not stick to it, do not buy it, because it either has too high of a nickel content or too high of an aluminum content. I would not buy anything that a magnet cannot stick to when it comes to pots and pans. Now, when it comes to bakeware, of course, glass is my favorite. And what you want to look out for with glass is lead. So make sure that your glass is lead-free. If the manufacturer isn't upfront about it, then it probably contains lead, especially if it was made in China, which, let's face it, almost everything is made in China anymore, unfortunately. So you want to make sure that your glass is lead-free. You want a clear, non-tinted glass. Most tinted glass does contain lead. So glass is my favorite for bakeware. Another good option for bakeware would be silicone. For silicone, you want to look out for cheap silicone that has fillers, and the way that you can tell this is by twisting it, and if you see any white when you twist it, then it probably has fillers and is a cheaper material. You want a good high quality silicone when you're looking for that. So good quality silicone is what you're looking for. You can get silicone baking mats, silicone muffin pans, and all the like. Another option that is sometimes okay, it depends, is ceramic cookware or ceramic coated cookware, but you do have to be careful with these too, because a lot of these also contain lead. So make sure that you can verify that it is lead free. Again, if a manufacturer is not being That's my daughter. I'm a mom. It's not always possible to get a quiet video. But yes, if the manufacturer is not being upfront about it, then I tend to avoid it. I was happy to find out that my crock pot is lead free. So that's one of the things you don't think about is crock pots where it has the ceramic insert. You might want to check and make sure if those are lead free. You can also do like ceramic cake pans and all the like too. But my favorite is glass when I have that option. And again, after saying all of that, that's why cast iron is my favorite, because there's nothing that I have to look out for. It's just easy and straightforward. And it's been used for centuries, so it has stood the test of time, and I love it. I know that cast iron can be intimidating if you've never used it before, because it does require some special care. There's a little bit of a learning curve on how to use it. I do have a video on how to cook with cast iron, and I will link that down below if you need a good tutorial for that. The other things I would add to this list is make sure you look at your cooking utensils too. Get a good stainless steel spatula, or bamboo spatula is always great, especially if you're cooking with cast iron. Bamboo is great because you're not scraping off the seasoning when you cook with it. Make sure you get rid of all of those plastic utensils. And again, guys, don't be intimidated. Just replace one thing at a time if you need to. You don't have to do it all in one big heap if that's not in your budget. This doesn't have to be too intimidating. Just do what you're able to do. If you're able to replace everything at once, awesome. But if you're not, no big deal. Okay, well that's what I have for natural cookware. It's pretty straightforward, easy, doesn't have to be as intimidating as you think it is. What kind of cookware do you guys use? Let me know in the comments. As always, be sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.